Hey everyone, let's dive right into this explainer and uncover a surprising truth, one that honestly goes against what pretty much all of us have been taught. We're going to look really closely at why walking alone is simply not enough to keep your legs strong and independent as you age. If you, or maybe someone you love, is over 65, this is absolutely crucial information. Surgeons, physiotherapists, and mobility researchers, they already know this stuff, but for some reason it rarely makes it to the general public.
So here's a kind of hard truth to swallow for a lot of active folks. Millions of older adults walk every single day, sometimes for miles, completely believing they're doing everything right for their mobility. But then they still face shrinking muscles and a really scary, ever-climbing risk of falling. Why does that happen? Well, it's because walking actually ignores the very specific muscles that aging attacks the fastest.
I mean, think about it. If walking were the perfect cure-all solution, daily walkers wouldn't face these hidden struggles, right? They wouldn't have trouble climbing a flight of stairs, they wouldn't struggle to push themselves off a soft sofa, their knees wouldn't shake, and they definitely wouldn't instantly lose their balance the second they step onto some uneven grass. Surgeons see this exact scenario literally every week. So we need to look at 3 gentle, joint-safe exercises specifically chosen for older adults that build true leg strength in the exact places where walking falls short.
Okay, exercise 1, the chair sit to stand. Let's see how this essential movement builds the absolute foundation for your daily independence.
You know what's absolutely fascinating here? The sheer predictive power of this one simple movement. Just the act of standing up from a chair without using your hands tells doctors pretty much everything they need to know about your leg strength, your balance, your mobility, and your overall fall risk. It's a real game changer. Research shows that people who do better on this test actually walk faster, they climb stairs much more easily, and they experience way fewer dangerous falls.
So how do we actually do this? It's super simple. Just sit on a sturdy chair with your feet about shoulder width apart. Lean forward just a tiny bit, push through your legs, and rise up without using your hands. But here's the real key. The magic is in the next step. Lower yourself slowly back down with control. You want to aim for 8 to 12 reps. And listen, if you can't do it without a little help right now, that is completely fine. Use your hands lightly at first. Over time, your legs are going to grow strong enough to support your entire body.
Now you might be wondering, why is this so much better than just taking a stroll around the block? Well, because walking barely activates your critical protector muscles. But the sit to stand, it engages your quads, your glutes, your hips, your core, and those deep vital stabilizers around your knees, all at the same time. It safely trains the exact movement pattern you use every single time you get out of bed, up from the toilet, or out of a car. After just a few sessions, you're going to feel your hips and thighs working harder than they have in years.
Moving right along to exercise 2, heel raises. Next up, we're looking at the muscles at the back of your lower legs, which are honestly the forgotten heroes of mobility.
Did you know surgeons actually call the calves your second heart? They are completely vital for keeping your legs moving with real power and stability. They push your body forward and lock in your ankles with every single step you take. But here's the catch. After age 65, calf muscles shrink faster than almost any other muscle in your entire body. And when they get weak, walking gets slower, stairs get harder, and your risk of taking a bad fall goes way, way up.
And this is exactly where walking just completely drops the ball. A daily walk only uses about 20 to 30% of your calves' full capacity. That's just not enough to stop muscle loss. Heel raises, on the other hand, use 80 to 100% of that capacity. That's the difference. This is what builds real strength in your ankle stabilizers, the tiny muscles in your feet, your Achilles tendon, and those deep calf fibers that are entirely responsible for keeping your balance.
30%. That single number is just incredible to me. Mobility researchers have actually found that older adults who regularly do calf raises reduce their risk of falling by up to 30%. That is absolutely huge, especially when you're navigating uneven ground, slipping on slick floors, or going up and down stairs.
All right, let's break down how to do these. Stand near a wall or grab a chair for balance, rise up onto your toes as high as you comfortably can. Now stop. Make sure you pause at the top for 1 full second, seriously, don't rush it, and then lower yourself back down slowly. Try aiming for 12 to 15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets. Take the movement nice and slow, and as the weeks pass, I promise you, you'll notice your ankles feeling so much more secure. Walking long distances will become easier, not because you're walking more, but because your muscles are finally strong enough to actually support you.
And that brings us to exercise 3, knee lifts. Let's see how this third movement builds the crucial hip strength that a walking routine simply cannot replace.
So a huge mobility problem that surgeons see all the time in patients over 65 is weakness in the hip flexors. These are the muscles that literally lift your legs up. When these get weak, people start doing that sort of foot shuffle. You know the one? They don't lift their feet high enough, so they trip over tiny obstacles, curbs, or even throw rugs, and their balance just declines dramatically. And walking, it does almost nothing to strengthen your hip flexors.
The fix for this is marching knee lifts. Grab the back of a chair or a kitchen counter. Lift one knee up to hip height, or honestly, just as high as is comfortable for you. Lower it down slowly, then switch legs. You want to repeat this 10 to 15 times per side for 2 sets. This gentle marching is incredibly powerful because it builds up those deep pelvic muscles that protect your spine and your hips. Plus, it literally retrains your nervous system to lift your feet higher, keeping your toes from dragging, which drastically reduces your chance of tripping. If this feels super hard at first, don't worry. It just means these muscles have been neglected for a while. It doesn't mean you're too weak to try.
Okay, the engine versus the frame. It's so crucial to understand exactly how your daily walking and these 3 specific strength exercises work perfectly together to keep you independent. Because to be clear, we definitely aren't saying you should stop walking.
Think of it like this. Walking improves your endurance, but these exercises improve your strength. Walking keeps you healthy, which is great, but strength keeps you safe, which is absolutely essential. Walking moves you forward, but strength lifts you upward. Basically, walking is like maintaining the engine of a car to keep it humming along smoothly. But these 3 exercises, they're like reinforcing the frame, the tires, and the brakes. You wouldn't drive a car with a great engine but faulty brakes, right? When you combine the engine and the frame, your body works exactly the way it was designed to.
Reclaim your physical independence. Let's talk about what happens when you actually commit to doing these exercises 3 to 4 days a week. And remember, slow, controlled movements. Quality over speed every time.
You know, your strength can bounce back so much faster than you might think. Within just 2 weeks, most people feel initial improvements. By 8 weeks, daily movements, like popping out of a chair or stepping off a tall curb, become noticeably easier. And by 3 months, your balance is lengthened, your walking improves, and your fear of falling decreases dramatically. Your body isn't failing you. It simply hasn't been given the right signals. Walking provides one signal, sure, but these exercises give your body the missing signals it desperately needs. And hey, if you're watching this and thinking, man, it's just too late for me, listen to this. You are not too old, you are not too weak, and you are absolutely not too late. Physical therapists see definitive, hard proof every single week that muscles can grow and strengthen at any age. We're talking in your 70s, your 80s, and even your 90s. The research completely backs this up. You just have to do these movements regularly, safely, and with a little patience, and you will feel your strength return step by step, day by day.
I want to leave you with a final thought for this explainer. Start giving your body the missing signals it needs today. Because at the end of the day, your physical freedom and safety are entirely in your hands and your legs. So your independence depends on your legs. What will your legs depend on? Thanks so much for joining me, and here's to moving confidently into the future.